Cecilia here for another video where we are going to be diving into 5 next level sales skills that other sales trainers aren't talking about. So what I have found in all of the sales trainings that I go through, the books, the courses, the programs, that a lot of those trainings are really geared towards people who are in more traditional, conventional industries. And for heart-centered entrepreneurs and people that offer a service and have a skill set that's really close to their heart and also to their passion, that a lot of the sales information doesn't always translate over into your business. And so what I found is that these sales skills and understanding some of your unique approaches and abilities and gifts, and then bridging those with traditional sales understandings, can help you to achieve new results such as doubling, tripling, or even quadrupling your sales this year alone. So we're going to dive into the 5 skills, and then we're going to break down a little bit of an explanation and a training around each one of them. So let's get started. The first one is your intuition. Now, using your intuition isn't just for people in intuitive jobs that work as healers and psychics. You can use this in your own business as well. And the thing to understand about intuition is that it shows up for each of you uniquely and individually. So how my intuition communicates with me is different than how your intuition communicates with you. But what we do know is the intuition will give you hints and nudges and ideas and aha moments. And it's all about learning how to listen to your intuition and allow it to spark your creativity and inspire your action, and then taking that action to get a new and different result. So it could look like getting an idea or a thought about somebody that you think you should message, but you're not sure what to say to them. It could be getting an idea or an aha to follow up with somebody that you haven't followed up with yet. So those are just some main examples of direct reach outs, and by simply thinking about somebody, you're following the intuitive nudge to go then take action and communicate with that person. It can also look like, having ideas for your launches and for your programs, and really starting to sit down and listen to that inner guidance that you're receiving, and then move forward and create something out of those pictures and those images and your ideas that you're receiving. And the reality is that the more you take action on your intuition, the more you begin to trust. And developing a sense of trust is a very, very powerful ability that helps you as a salesperson and entrepreneur, because not everything that you do generates a direct result, right? So if you have a sales call, that doesn't mean that automatically that person is going to become a client right away. So when you learn how to trust the process and trust the actions that you're taking to generate the results that you're looking for, you open up to a greater level of awareness, which leads into our second sales skill, which is awareness, okay? And so I like to break down awareness into 3 points. What I want you to take away from this training is, number 1, the awareness of the problem that your prospective client has, okay? You are aware of the problem that they are dealing with. You know it, you can recognize it, and you can see it. All right. And then there's the awareness that you have the ability to help them solve that problem. So this is a confidence booster. When you're reflecting on the things that you do and can do and the abilities and skills that you have to help people, it raises your confidence level. So raising your awareness raises your confidence level. And then the third level of awareness is the process or how you help your ideal client to solve the problem. So we've got the problem that the ideal client is aware that they have, the awareness that you have that you can help the person solve the problem, and then the awareness that you have of the process that you use to help the ideal client solve the problem. And this is the root of my coaching strategy that I call congruency coaching, which is looking at something from multiple different angles and then being able to develop a system or a process around it. Okay, now the third next level sales skill is the ability to ask great questions. When you have an amazing list of questions written out and pre-planned that match up with your offers, that match up with your skills, and also match up with the problem that the prospective clients are dealing with, your sales process becomes so easy because literally you're able to fill in the blanks and match up all the pieces and know whether or not somebody is a good fit for your program or your offer or your service or not, okay? So asking great questions gives you the ability to really see where a person is at and see their situation from a greater perspective. And this leads actually into my next 2 points, which is sales skill number 4 is the ability to listen. So you want to be able to ask those great questions and also listen to the responses. And this is so important because you're able to gather data when you ask those great questions. You're able to save the data. You're able to use that to create more content for your business. You're able to use it to create programs and services that help people solve more problems. You're able to make changes to whatever you're doing. So that listening skill serves you immensely as a service provider, but then it also serves those people that you help in your business. And the final, number 5 sales skill is the ability to paint a picture. So let's paint a picture with what we're talking about here by putting together steps number 3, 4, and 5. So step number 3 was the ability to ask great questions. Step number 4 was the ability to listen. So when you can take the information that you receive from the questions and the answers that you get and paint a picture of what is going on in the life of your ideal client, what is going on with their challenges, also what is going on with what they want instead, and build a bridge and bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be and paint that picture for them, you are now somebody who basically embodies their next level. You are somebody that holds the key to where they want to go and to who they want to become. And your the value of your skill set increases immensely. And this actually, step 5 here actually links with step number 1, which is your intuition. Because if you have the gift of intuition where you have that inner vision and you're able to see things clearly and see pictures, or you have the gift of that inner knowing where you just have that sense of knowing, where however your intuition works for you, again, it's unique to you, however it works, use it to paint that picture, whether it's through that knowing of what is possible for that person or through that visualization of what is possible for that ideal client. When you can paint the picture for them of what their life looks like, suddenly you are a transformational leader. And that is really what you're selling when you are getting onto your calls and you are having these sales conversations on social media, on Messenger, on Zoom, on the phone, on text, because I know that you're not just having traditional sales conversations. And so I hope that this video brought great value to you. And I want you to know that this and all aspects of this are exactly what I help people with. And the way that I do this, the sales conversation piece, is I've developed a process called the sales conversation framework, where we have several different areas that you train on and learn how to lead these aspects of the sales conversation, particularly asking the great questions, being able to listen, and how to paint the picture for somebody. So if that is something that you're interested, please reach out to me. Enrollment is open for the Heart-Centered Sales Mentorship Circle, and I would love to talk to you about if or how I could help you and your business double, triple, or even quadruple your sales in 2020. Thanks for joining. Let me know what is your top takeaway from this video, and I will see you next time.